Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video with me, Brooklyn. So how are you all doing? So I'm going to jump right into the video, okay? I want to talk about Porsha Williams, Simon Gabodia, her husband, and the drama surrounding their relationship. Now, a while ago I did a video on Simon and his ex-wife Phelan when Porsha, was supposed to be friends with Phelan, went to Phelan and Simon's house with the intention of becoming romantic with Phelan's husband, Simon, right? I did a video about that. And if I can remember, I will post it at the top of this video. And in my video, I made mention that, you cannot have your friends around your spouse. Now, with that being said, I want to say this. It's still up to your spouse not to engage in romantic relationships with your friends. You should not be afraid to bring friends around your relationship, around your partner, but it's not good to have people all up in your house, all up in your mix around your spouse, woman or man, because you never know someone's true intentions on what they are planning to do. Porsha went into that girl's home, saw everything that Phelan and Simon had together, and she wanted it. She became envious and covetousness of it, and she went for it and she got it, and she helped herself to this woman's life and her husband. Now fast forward to 2024. Supposedly, allegedly, Simon is a big fraudster. He is under investigation and allegedly on his way out the door to be deported. Everything that I have been reading and I have been hearing about him, he's a fraud. Everything. So Porsha went after Phelan's husband, and now she got all of Phelan's mess. See, a lot of times you are on the outside looking in. Everybody's relationship looks grand. Everybody's life looks grand. You don't know what somebody's going through on the inside. He accused Phelan of being on drugs. He accused Phelan of being a fraud. Phelan was an adulterer and cheating on him. But look what he's doing. He has lied about his income, supposedly, allegedly, all of this money and stuff that he's supposed to have, he really don't have. He hired a team to make him look wealthy, to make him look rich. He has been deported from this country multiple times, and he seems to find his way back in. And they're also saying that his marriages in the past have been fraudulent to American women, has been fraudulent. So again, this is all allegedly. I'm going at it fast because I'm on my lunch break and I want to just jump in here on it because I want to talk about that. I've seen a lot of I'm going to say, I don't want to say common people because we're all equal, right? They might have money, but not common people, but just laymen, just average people who, I'm going to use myself as an example. Before I got divorced, a lot of women would just look at me and think, because, we was working, we had nice things and everything, and they just wanted my ex-husband so much because they just thought that, look at Tracy, look at Brooklyn, look at her life. She got this going on, she got that, she's driving this, she's driving that. But what they didn't know was I worked 2 jobs. What they didn't know that I wasn't being taken care of. I was not a kept woman. I paid bills. When I wanted something, guess what? I bought it. But when you're on the outside looking in, you think the grass is always greener. The gravy is really nice and thick. But it's not like that. You need to stop lusting after people's relationships. Stop lusting after people's lives and focus on your own life. Stop going after someone else's husband or wife thinking you're going to get that type of reality when most times it's not even like that. A man may look at another man's wife and think, well, my gosh, she's so beautiful. She dresses nice. She smells good. She's clean. But you don't know what kind of person she is at home. She may not even clean the house. She may not have taken a bath that morning. She may have just put on clothes and put on perfume and left out the house. She may not cook. You don't know what's going on with somebody. It's not good to sit back and look at somebody else's life and want it and be envious of it. And then when you get it, it's a big mess. Look at all this mess. Porsha went after this man. Now, it was up to him to say no. But Porsha was more so in the limelight than Phelan. He wanted to be in the limelight. This man is flashy. He wants everybody to know him. He wants to be seen. So Porsha was the right one. Porsha was money hungry. Porsha wanted the money. So now I hear allegedly that they are supposedly getting a divorce. She's filing for divorce. Some people are saying it's because he wants to be able to transfer money over without him taking it. But now I'm hearing that he don't even really have any money. So I don't know. That's all alleged. But my point is, a lot of times you think the grass is always greener on the other side. You think, well, you know, they got this good job. They got this education. They wear this. They drive this. The house is this. And you don't know what somebody is going through. When I was married to my ex and of 14 years now, we had, just to touch bases on it, we had beautiful cars, a beautiful home, made pretty decent money, and I've always been a flashy dresser. Okay, I always like to wear faux furs, and I had some real fur. I don't wear real fur now because I realize what they do to get it. But that's neither here nor there. But I've always been like that before I married him, okay? But a lot of times people will look at it as though the other person is doing it for you. So they get in their mind, if I can get with them, then I'll have what she have. If I can get with him, then I'll have, if I can get with her, then I'll have what he has. You know, my wife, she'll cook for me. She'll clean for me. She'll do this. And you don't know the whole story. And it's not good to be going after somebody else's spouse. Get your own. Porsha is pretty. She's beautiful. She's successful. Why would you go sticking your nose and having your eyes set on this man when there's a whole sea of men out there who had money legitimately who would date Porsha and marry Porsha Williams? Why would you want to go after this man and break up a home? They were probably already having problems anyway, but according to Phelan, that I could remember when I did my video, they were not having any problems that she knew of. They were great. Then here comes Porsha, and that's why I said it's not good to have people all in your house and letting them see everything that you have going on in your home. It's not good. You know, if you want to have some friends and you know, a couple get together, go out to eat, but they don't have to be all in your house and stuff like that and lounging around and seeing that you got pools and seeing that you got all this gold and diamonds. It's not good because you don't know who is happy for you genuinely and who's not. So it's not good to open up your closet door and show all your guy friends your Timberlands, you know, and all your Gucci belts and all your Jordan sneakers. It's not good. It's not good to let the girls come in there and see all of your diamond earrings your boyfriend bought you or your husband bought you and all of your name brand perfumes and your fur coats and your Louis Vuitton pocketbooks. That's not good all the time. Let them see you in the street. Let them smell you in the street. Let them see them things in the street. It's not good because people will start setting their sights on the person that they think is helping you achieve those things. And a lot of times you're still achieving it yourself because you're working. And if you do have a spouse that's taking care of you and you don't have to contribute financially, that's a blessing, but you still have to be careful. You have to be very careful because people will set their sights, and that's what Porsha did. Now, Porsha is reaping what she sowed. Now, she's in the spotlight, being made a fool out of and being humiliated like they did Phelan, Simon's ex-wife. You have to be careful. And I know Phelan's probably sitting back thinking, you know, your mess now. Your mess. You have to be, it's just crazy to me how people think. They don't want to work for nothing. They just want to walk in and just take over somebody else's life. I just want to walk in and get what you got. I don't want to have to do nothing for it. I just want to walk in and just get it. You know, if I can take your man, I take your man. It's not going to go easy for you. If I can take his wife, it's not going to go easy. You know? So now they're making all this headline. Allegedly, he's a big fraud. Allegedly, He has nothing. All of that was a fraud. It's even being said that he gave Porsha the same car that he gave Phelan. You know, it's just ridiculous to me. And I think that I don't even know what to say. I just been listening to it. You know, I've been looking at the YouTube videos and I've been reading articles and everything. And I just think, you know, people don't realize you actually reap what you sow. A lot of people think that's just something being said, you know, that God don't see and it don't come back around. We can just do what we want to do. Nothing's going to happen. Nobody ain't looking at me. I can do what I want to. And that's just not the way life works. You will reap what you sow. It just comes back. You just can't just be going around here just doing things to people and taking things from people and thinking it's okay and nothing's never going to come back. Nothing's ever going to come of it. That just doesn't happen. You have to answer for it, you know? And to me, I would rather struggle on and do what I have to do to get where I have to get, and hopefully I meet a person that's going to do them things for me than to go in and take somebody else's and put myself in that situation, because you don't know what troubles you're bringing on you. You don't know if they're abusive. You don't know if they're physically abusive to the person. You don't know if they're emotionally abusive to the person, mentally abusive to the person, financially abusive to the person. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. All you're looking at is what the person have and how they look and what's going on. That's all people are looking at. You can't go by sight. Even the Bible says that you have to walk by faith and not by sight. So it's not good to look at something. A lot of times people go by looks. A lot of men do that. They look at women. Oh, she beautiful. She got hips. She got a big booty. She got big breasts. She got a pretty face. You know, that's who I want. But what's on the inside? Is she sick? Does she got some transmittable disease? Do she have murder in her heart? Oh, he good looking. He got muscle. He have abs. He got good hair. He got a goatee. He got hazel eyes. Okay, but is he a woman beater? Is he a pathological liar? Is he a dedicated cheater? I mean, it's more to it than just looking. You have to have discernment. It's not good to just sit back and look. First of all, you look stupid every time somebody walk by. I know somebody like this. Every time they see a woman, oh, I can get with her. I can do this. Oh, I sleep with her. I do this. I'm like, bro, come on now. You lay with anybody. You don't even know if that's a man. You look at the body shape. You don't even know if it's a dude. You just, I sleep with her. Oh, she fat. Oh, I like that. Oh, I can get with that. You don't even know if it's a dude. You just, I relate with that because the way that it look. That's just lustful and just stupid. And that's what Porsha did. Porsha lusted after somebody else's husband. And now she got all of them problems and more. And more, because if they deport him this time, now he's in the limelight. He kept coming and going, under the radar, lying on his application. And the embassy and them, they check what they can check. He's from Africa. So a lot of stuff they can't find really there because they're like still a third world country. But over here, he lied and they're able to find it over here. So it's like he's getting ready to be deported again. Now that he's in the limelight, he'll probably never get back over here. You know what I'm saying? And so what Porsha gonna do? So she's divorcing him. Well, he don't have no money. According to these news outlets, he allegedly does not have all the money that Porsha thought he had. So for him, I'm hearing people say that he's trying to, basically they want to get a divorce so he can transfer money to Porsha or what have you, or do something with the funding. But if he ain't got none, what he transferring? And if he got it illegally, hey, they might can seize it. I mean, you just don't never know what they're going to do, you know? But I want to touch bases on that. I know I'm all over the place, you know, because I just dove into it. I wanted to go ahead and get it out there and have my thoughts on it. And I just think it's less, just like for everybody's life, you know, for the layman. Stop looking at what you can see and dig deeper. Stop looking at the surface and dig deeper. Okay, this person got it going on, but what's going on? They really look like they got it going on, but what's going on the inside of this person? What's really going on? Do I want to attempt that? Maybe I need to ask for some discernment from the Lord. I need to talk to God about it and find out, exactly what's going on, because this person got it going on, but what do they really have going on? See, Porsha went in there. I remember the video, swimming all in the pool, shaking her butt all in front of the husband. I wish a woman would come to my house and shake her butt all in front of my fiance in my home. It's not going to sit well with me. It just ain't going to sit well with me. It's inappropriate. And when I say again, you shouldn't have people all around your spouses. That go for women and men. But it's up to your spouse to put them in check. It's still up to your spouse to say no and tell you, listen, your friend tried to come on to me. I don't want them around here no more. It still was up to Simon to say, Porsha is trying to come at me. I don't want Porsha in our house no more. That was still up to Simon to do that, And like I said, you have to be careful who you have around your people. And I firmly believe, too, if you're married, you should not hang with single people because they are single. And they're going to think single and they're going to behave single. You can't even have married people around you if you're married because they want to do stuff. But I think it's kind of, you want to have mutual friends that respect relationships and respect boundaries. And that's what Phelan should have made sure. She knew Porsha's background. Porsha has always seemed to have a promiscuous spirit from what I could see, and I believe that Porsha was already messing with Simon before she got to that house anyway. Because remember on Atlanta Housewives, she had a boyfriend, but she wouldn't tell him who he was. He was African. And I'm believing that it was Simon anyway. And then she was pretending to be Phelan's friend, and I had a friend like that too. When I was married, she would come over to the house and she would smell like perfume and everything. She wasn't coming to see me. She was coming to see my ex-husband. And if I know what I know now, I would let her have him. I would let her have him. For real. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. And I know this video was all over the place. I was trying to get so much information in. My tongue is crossing up and everything like that. But I was just trying to get it in, when I can. Because a lot of times I don't get to do videos because I'm always so busy. And, I'm out here hustling, guys. Brooklyn is out here hustling and trying to do my thing, trying to live, trying to survive, And I've already been out here about an hour. The video ain't that long. No, I've been out here about a half an hour. It's been about a half an hour. So, anywho, I just wanted to come on here and just throw that at y'all. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. I figure they'll get it all worked out, but Porsha should be embarrassed. Now, this could all be alleged, but it's all over the place. So I want to touch on it. It could be, it might not be true. None of this might not be true. He may be a billionaire and it might be all worked out. And he might not get deported. I don't know. But, I'm kind of leaning toward it. It's real. It's real. Because, of course, they're going to check on him because he's in the limelight. He can't sit down. He's all over the place. If he would have got his little old, and he wants to be he wants to be an American citizen, that's a whole nother step. And they're saying that he's marrying these women so he can get that. But see, people fail to realize back in the day, you can get married to a person from another country, and then that will help them become a citizen. They don't do that no more. You get married to somebody, that don't make them a citizen because people were using that to get over here. So they don't do that anymore. So, that didn't work evidently. So they may deport him, and Porsha be in Atlanta. He'll be over there in Nigeria or wherever he from. Porsha done went all over there to Africa and had this great big old wedding and everything like that. Had one over here in America. But you know, America is not recognizing no marriage from Africa. They say they do, but if they really do, then it may be wouldn't it be kind of difficult to deport him if he's, well, no, because he's married. I don't know. I heard they really don't recognize a marriage from another country because it's a whole nother country. It's not no connection, you know. But that's what I heard. Like I said, I don't know. I think, you know, but they was married here too. So this one I know they will recognize here. I don't know if America recognizes that one, but I don't know if they over there recognize this one because it's two different continents, you know. But America don't care. They like, we don't care what you got. You getting out of here, bro, because you lied. Said he was arrested for felons and stuff like that. He lied and hid all of that. But by him being in the limelight, he might have would have got away with it. But by him being in the limelight so much, he didn't know how to go home and sit down. He didn't know how. And see, a lot of times, I'm going to get off here, but a lot of times your dirt come out when you start accusing people. He was accusing his ex-wife of being on drugs and everything. I said that, right? A lot of times your dirt come out when you are trying to act like you are so holier than thou. And, you know, you ain't done nothing wrong. And my wife is perfect. I'm perfect. My life is perfect. And then all your stuff start coming out the closet. All your skeletons start coming out the closet. You know, and that's what happened. All of it just started coming out. It's seeping out of his pores. All of his lies and his deception. And if I was Porsha, I would be embarrassed and I would be humiliated. And she needs to apologize to Phelan. And she needs to apologize to the Lord for going and doing that. And then he need to go back home. Right where he started from, bringing all them lies over here. And messing with our American women. And I'm not saying that she can't be with an African. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying coming over here fraudulently and hypnotizing them with all of your wealth and all of your lies. That's what I'm saying. Because even though she was mesmerized by that lifestyle, she was still deceived. You know? She was still deceived. And that's the thing. Which, you know, if she had stayed out of that situation, she would have been deceived. But anyway, I'm just saying. Today is the last day of Black History Month, but I'm black every day. And I just wanted to come on here and just throw this video out here at y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope it made some sense. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, to break it all down, is do not be envious of other people. Do not be envious of what you see somebody doing, of what somebody is having, what somebody is accomplishing. Do not be envious and don't let it deceive you. Okay? Do not be envious of evildoers, because they will soon be cut off, and cut down is the withering grass. That's what it says in the word in Psalms. Do not be envious. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to say vielen Dank. That's thank you very much in German. So vielen Dank if you're watching me. And choose, that's what? That's bye in German.